Greggy.
Yo.
All right, so I was watching you live earlier today.
Yeah.
And I was actually in the building last night.
Yeah.
Jesse Hart and Jabril Noble's, their bouts were canceled midway through the card.
Yeah.
You know, you heard a couple of different things.
Yeah.
You know, the commission says that the ambulance had an emergency, but
Yeah.
you tell me what happened.
I mean, from my understanding, just people wasn't getting paid. That's supposed to get paid in order for you to have a show. That obviously was the case because I've never seen in my 24 years of boxing commissions just get up and leave. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, from my understanding, they didn't get paid. You know what I mean? And it was a horrible job by the promoter. I mean, because he's supposed to make sure all that shit is covered.
Now, there's a heated back and forth between you and the promoter.
Yeah.
On social media.
Yeah.
Do you think all this could be? Yeah, he challenged you to a fight. Do you think this could be resolved out of the ring?
What you mean?
This situation, if you know money's owed, then you know people could be made whole.
You mean paid?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he could pay him, but you know what I mean. But I ain't hearing nothing about him paying him yet. You know what I mean? So until I hear my dogs got paid, I'm on his ass. I'm not playing with him. You know what I mean?
What does that mean for a fighter to go through training camp? You know, not getting no buns,
I mean,
cutting weight.
Just imagine doing a job and not getting paid for it. That's all. Imagine doing a job for 8 weeks, six to 8 weeks, and not getting paid for it. I mean, that's horrible. I mean, you're gonna want to hurt somebody. People got families and shit like that. Now here's the thing. Fighters got jobs and shit like that too. Cool. But boxing, it's a lot that come with boxing. It's a lot of emotion that go into it, a lot of hard work that go into it, a lot of time go into it. When you get that victory, it's better than the money almost. You know what I mean? The money's great. You need the money. But getting that victory is like, man, you know what I mean? It's a different feeling. You know what I mean? Especially for me as a coach. Seeing this guy work hard, seeing him go through the sparring sessions, seeing him go through the aches and pains to go in there and get the victory, and then, you know what I mean, go up another level. When you deprived of that because of a promoter not doing his job, it's almost like, how the fuck are we going to be able to move forward? You know what I'm saying? I understand we have to move forward, and we are going to move forward, but it's just like, you can't, people who speak about how fighters need to work with people and need to trust people, but this is why fighters don't trust people, because we can't even trust the promoter. Can't even trust the promoter. So if we can't trust the promoter, how are we going to trust that we can get to the promised land? You feel me? How are we going to trust that we can get to a title if you can't even trust the promoter? You feel me? Mm-hmm. To do his job. You know what I'm saying? So it's just rough. You know what I mean? It's rough on the fighters. But, you know, me as a coach, I'm taking offense because, you know what I mean, these are my projects. These are the guys I'm working with, and these are the guys I'm working on, and I want to see them prosper. You know what I mean? It's going to be hard to do that when you got stupid shit like this happening. You know what I mean? Jesse Hart was campaigning real hard for Teflon Promotions. Mm-hmm. I mean, he even wore a suit to the press conference. Very nice suit. Looked real good. Looked sharp. Talking his shit. You know what I mean? Jesse Hart is ranked in the top 10, and I believe in the WBO. Top 5.
I think he's number 3 in the WBO.
WBO. So that's what I'm saying. But we're dealing with a person like this. It's horrible. And you could tell to the promoter it really didn't matter to him. He was just trying to do what he could do and get the fuck up out of there. Because after the fight, you know, I got him on the phone and I was like, bro, where you at? He's like, I'm here. I'm like, well, if you here, pull up. Like, I mean, we outside in the lobby. He was nowhere to be found. You know what I mean? So that just lets you know the person we're dealing with. And then if he wasn't wrong, why was you hiding? I don't really deal with people like that. But, you know, it is what it is. We gotta move forward. You know what I mean?
How were Jabril and Jesse's spirits?
I mean, it was mad. He was pissed off. I mean, imagine you being suited and booted and ready to go. Bro had his gloves on, tape on his gloves and everything. He ready to go. Warmed up like 5 or 6 times. You mean he was in good rhythm, good spirits. He was ready to go out there and fight. Then come to find out we're not even fighting.
And as a matter of fact, we got to think about the other guy, the guy that came from Mexico to fight Jesse, and then Naheem. Where Jabril and Naheem, this is the 3rd time.
And also the 147-pounder.
Oh, yeah, Tanja.
Yeah. So it's like, man, six guys got shorted that night. Shouldn't be like that. This shouldn't even be a subject of us talking about something like this, you know what I mean? But this the kind of people you deal with on a lower level, you know what I mean? A higher level, somebody asked me earlier, well, you know, gee, sometimes you got to deal with bullshit. I'm like, yeah, but it's a different level of bullshit. Just like it's a different level of anything else, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to deal with this shit, you know what I mean? But, you know, these are the type of people you got, they letting do business, you know what I mean? And everybody call themselves a businessman. Everybody throwing that word around. I hate that. I'm a business. It's business. It's business. You don't know what the fuck you doing. Either you know what you're doing or you don't. And one thing about business, I know you got to be able to cover. He wasn't able to cover, so, you know what I mean? I hope he just go ahead and do whatever it is he do in his regular life and leave this boxing shit alone. This is for a different type of animal. You know what I mean?